Welcome to the Master Wong TV. On this lesson, on to the Chi Sao again, we're gonna go forward you onto the two-hand being grab on the Chi Sao position and grab both hands, and then we do the move forward, changing side to side. Why we need changing side to side? Why don't we just do once, go in the middle? A lot of time you have to understanding is when you're struggling, this is where the problem is. 99.99, nearly 100%. It's in the fight. You will end up down the floor, and that is what happened. I don't care if you deny that, or you don't deny that, or you do deny that, you still have to end up down the ground. That's a fact. Because when it's grappling time, you don't understand about body weight, control the lines, then you're down the ground. You have to understand that's a basic principle. Let me show you some basic here so you understand what we're talking about. Let me go to because on our training, this time we do two hand outside. Now let me go show some stuff and then I will tell you what's going on around here. When you're doing this two hand here, certainly I in this hand here grab both your hands. Now you turn your body into it like that. That's what we want. What we want to do here is he always want to be the hand longer. Like I got one long, one short. It's like same in the Wing Chun position. One long, one short. The idea is if I go forward like this and I'll change, I control. So I want to change inside. And then I'll change, I will control. Now he forward to me here, and he change his body, and I will change here. And then he change, and I will change here. Now the idea is when you're doing this line like this, I have to control this here. He try to push that hand to me in, it's hard because I control. Same, I push that hand in, it's hard. So this is where we in this little range here. From the changing from this side to this side, is I line here, certainly I change, I control. Now from this control here, it's easy for me to know exactly where he is, or if it is for me to control this line. If certainly, if he's here and I understand the changing, I go like that, if stay where you are, and I go boom like that here, I cross this line. Now it's easy for me to able to come into do the work. Or when it comes to here, it's easy for me going to break and turning and twisting. So from here, we need to understand in the basic of hand changing here, okay? And then when it go forward to me, and then we're changing like that. Again, when you push, don't go backward like that, okay? This is where the problem is because you're not out of balance. That's when you end up on the floor. If I go forward, if I lean, he pull, then that's where I end up on the floor. So all this line here, when you're forwarding, I'm understanding what's going on. My leg is inside here. Protecting when you're kicking, I'm protecting the cover here. So when you kick, I'm protecting inside here, my leg. That's why that. If I'm pushing, I go like that, that's open, yeah? Then I lost my ghoulie, and that's no more fun tonight. So I have to be in here. When I'm pushing on the side, then I change. Same thing to me when I come back here, and when we go back here. Now we go back to the Chi Sao situation. So when we're in this line here, few things you need to know here is when you get here, you grab like this. Then you change position. And then he go forward to me, for instance, I'm here, I'm here. I let this hand from here push in, I let it absorb from my hand here, like grabbing and punching my hand here. Okay, I'm forcing him, I have that idea here. So I can later on, I can boom here, or I can boom here, or I control him here, I can boo here, I can come in here, I control the full situation, I can leg lock him here. All this thing is designed for me to use that because my arm understand. Okay, so when he turn, change position, when he hand come in here, and I'll be back in this situation. If he change, I'll be back here. When I get him back into here, and we go back this position again. So when we're training to understand the hand, we can be on all the situation here to know where the grabbing in here, and that's where we are. Okay, forcing, forcing, and then changing. And then forcing, forcing, and then changing, and then changing and changing. And then come back, for instance, changing here, and then come back. Okay, so when we go back to the... All this movement here will help you to understanding each line of the hand position here. Okay, this is where we are. Now, certainly push, and I give him, I will understand. Because from here, later on, you have to understand when he's pushing, you don't need to push him back. In the whole idea of Wing Chun training is learn to absorb the hard and then become soft. When he's soft, you got to be hard like yin and yang, light and day. The understanding the principle. Don't be too aggressive. Then it's no different of struggling here. Okay? So when he push, I can control that. Now here, I can't do whatever I want with him. But when I'm pushing him, he pull me, then I come in here side him. So my body will come in. Instead of I'm gonna go forward because my body in straight line. But like I say, all this training here will help you later. But when we're training to understanding is knowing this arm where you are first. So you know exactly what to do when you get there. Okay, here. So what you do when you get there. Okay, thank you for that. That's the idea. I'm here to really helping you to realize some of the basic principle of the training on the Chi Sao. The Master Wong Wing Chun training system. No other monkey out there. So when people turn around and say, oh, this is not the right Chi Sao for you, this is the Master Wong system. It's right for us. This is what we do to make things reality so you can help you to realize, to become clever, not stupid. So when you're training for something that you don't understand why you're training for, then we're going to have problem later on. Because you don't understand why, it's a problem. Spend a little bit of time practice. I will see you on the next lesson.